Are we rolling? We're rolling. I'm actually gonna look like a Reese's cup with this orange and brown happening. I also feel a bit like Kim Kardashian in this oversized hoodie. Bless my soul, we look absolutely nothing alike. But you know what? It's well comfy. So Kim, I get you. This is a vibe. Funny enough, I'm actually filming Kris Jenner's video. What are the odds? Today we are going to be making Kris Jenner's chocolate brownie recipe. Now I feel like brownies are always something that cause a lot of controversy amongst families because everyone thinks they know the best recipe, and it's one of those things. No one has the best recipe, it's just whatever your taste buds enjoy, do you know what I mean? So I thought I would test out her recipe and see if it's a cracker, if it's a yummy thing. So I've weighed everything out, I've got all my ingredients here ready, and the first thing you have to do is put some of the chocolate and butter in the microwave, and you have to leave it to cool. So I've left it to cool, and we're just going to get making. I feel like these are going to be really good because Kris Jenner, she's underrated. I feel like she gets a lot of hate, and it's not necessary because I think she actually slays the game. She works hard, and she's got a whole like multi-billion-pound thing. I don't know the word you would call it. Business, I guess. I think I was looking for the word franchise, but I didn't mean the word franchise. I guess I kind of meant empire. She's got a whole billion-dollar empire. I think that's what I meant. So she knows what she's doing. So if she knows how to run a business, she's gonna know how to make some brownies. So the first thing, I've written on my little recipe card right here, and the first thing we wanna do is we need to put our chocolates and melted butter into a bowl. It's never gonna look that appetizing, is it? And then it says to stir in the sugar. And also, these are like jumbo-sized brownies. I've never come across a recipe which uses such a big tray. It uses a 9 by 13 inch tray, which is kind of massive, and it also uses so much chocolate. Brownies can be so expensive because of how much chocolate they use, and because obviously these are going to be dairy-free, I have used dairy-free butter and dairy-free chocolate. It's even more expensive. I've used some recipes for brownies before that just use cocoa powder, so they're actually really cheap and it doesn't cost that much to make. I suppose you don't really need to worry about how much chocolate you're putting in, how much it's costing when you own a multi-billion empire like Kris Jenner. So this looks so good, look at that. It's all like, oh, Kris Jenner, what a ledge. She has a cookbook, I think, but she doesn't cook because they've got like 3 chefs. That is, I don't know if that's goals. I don't think I'd want to have a chef. I like cooking and baking. I suppose it would be nice if you like, I really fancy this. Mix those eggs in. You don't want them to scramble. Well, 4 eggs. This is, I should have just halved it and had less brownies. I think these are going to be good. I don't mind if it's a lot of brownie mix because I will eat it. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, if you have to pick any sweet treat, you could only eat one sweet treat for the rest of your life, what sweet treat would you eat? / dessert / snack. If you had to only eat one thing, brownies? Would you pick apple pie, crumble? I think I would have to pick something chocolatey because when you crave chocolate, literally nothing else fills that need. And then it says to add some vanilla. This goes off in 1 whole year. That always blows my mind. Whenever it's near my birthday and something goes off on my birthday, it just blows my mind. Like when I see that something goes off on the 24th of July, that's when I know it's close to my birthday. Okay, then we're gonna add in our flour, and it says to fold. You have to make sure you fold the flour, baking powder, and salt in. So, looks like caramelly, it doesn't look chocolatey. Okay, here we have our chocolate and our walnuts. Now my family gets so livid if I don't put nuts in their brownies, but I know some people who wouldn't eat a brownie if it had nuts in it. So again, personal preference, but clearly Kris Jenner knows what she's doing, and I think my family will like this brownie recipe. Right, let's pour her in. This is the exciting bit. Get some sexy music playing. Oh wow. Okay, then it says to level it out, put it in the oven at 162 fan, which I converted from 325 Fahrenheit, for 23 minutes. So let's put this sucker in the oven 23 minutes, that is not going to be long enough to bake this, but I'll check on it because it does say when a skewer comes out clean. That's good, man. My favourite time of all, clean up time. Why don't you take this time in this little baking break to go and follow me on Instagram. Go Spoof97. This big boy is taking so long. Been in the oven for about half an hour to 40 minutes. And I think I'm going to take it out now because it shouldn't be completely clean because it's brownie and you want it a bit gooey, and I'm just going to leave it in here to like finish up baking. Hopefully it'll be alright. We'll see. I'm going to leave her to cool now. It's time to test the brownie out. So I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to try it. Here it is. This is what it looks like. Can you see it in all its glory? Very gooey. This. Okay, opinion. I really enjoy the texture actually. Not too gooey. Considering the amount of chocolate in here, it doesn't taste chocolatey at all. It tastes more like sugary. Do you know what I mean? Definitely do with some cocoa powder or something. I'm not mad at it. Kind of good. Jenna, I applaud you. I'm gonna finish this. Then whilst I finish this, you can click like, subscribe, all that jazz. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have any other suggestions, then let me know. I'm going to be posting my own recipe video soon because that's what I had loads of requests for on the last recipe testing video. Thanks very much for watching.